Hey guys, I'm Gentle Occasion, and today, Mordheim. We are doing a couple of things. I got a bit of training on the go. I sold a bunch of our spare kit, of which we had a lot. I think some of the weapons have changed a little. I think we have a great swordsman using a great sword now. I decided to give our ogre a couple of axes instead, because I thought they were pretty cool. It's the Axe of Perseverance and Expertise, so extra chance to hit and extra chance to hit if you miss, which is great because he attacks like 4 times, so, you know, well, 3. He will attack far more once we actually start leveling him up, which I think is something we want to do. You know, we'll probably take him on this mission, whatever it happens to be. I don't know yet. Also, armor proficient is something I want for Maro. We're going to get him fully proficient before we change him, so we don't have to slow him down at all, because he still just slaughters everything he, you know, gets into contact with. So we want to make sure that we get rid of the 2-meter debuff entirely. Also, the extra armor absorption is going to be great. As soon as we put in heavy armor, he'll be pretty unstoppable, I think. He's going to be great. Also, we are learning channeling, which is nice. So, Tzeentch's Curse down by 5% chance, which is good. So hopefully he'll be a little bit more reliable, because he does seem to, like, you know, have a couple of turns every battle that he's in where he can't cast anything, because, you know, Tzeentch has stolen his mojo or something, so, you know, it's all a bit silly. Yeah, okay, what else have we done? Oh yes, you now have a hammer, the Hammer of Expertise, so extra chance to hit, which is lovely. So that is what Reinhardt has, and of course our main boy still has the you know, the good halberd. One thing I do want to do when we have a bit of money again, which we should fairly soon, is I want to start upgrading everything. You know, doing all these enchantments. Rune of Rogues here puts up agility and accuracy, so better crit chance, extra dodge chance. Like, that's great. We can give that to basically everybody, because most of our armor has a slot now, and I think just everyone having an extra 1% chance to crit and was like 3% better chance to dodge. But also, as well as the dodge, agility is good anyway, because it also has melee resistance by 1%. Okay, dodge chance by 5%, but melee resistance by 1, which means it's 1% less likely that the enemy's attack is going to hit you. You know, it puts their chance to hit you down as well, so it's just useful for everybody. So I think we will give everyone that rune while we have that rune available. I'm sure we'll be able to gather other armor at some point anyway, but we're going to start going through the days.
Market stock has been replenished.
We got given a fine shield by our armorer's apprentice, which is lovely, and the shipment request you sent to Brigensburg has been received. That's right, I sent a bunch of Weirdstone off already. Maro has one more day to become proficient, and Stephen is still, you know, Mr. Beeswang. He is still seeing treatment for his concussion. We have a new mission request. The final mission. Ooh, exciting. And market stocks are back.
A new mission is
here we go.
available.
Bridge on the River Ster. The Baron is greatly pleased with... It's only 1,600. We're like 1,900 now, I think, our army. Our warband, rather. So the Baron is greatly pleased with the recovery of Ironclaw's atrocities and has sent a messenger to Mordheim with a special reward for the warband. The messenger also bears ill tidings. Only about 1 in 3 of the barges leaving Mordheim are reaching Bookhaven. Something is intercepting the Weirdstone shipments. The Baron commands that the warband investigate what is happening to his Weirdstone and put a stop to it, whatever it takes. Whoever is responsible, he wants the situation resolved before the next barge leaves the quayside. So we've already fought Chaos twice, and we fought Skaven. So I wonder if it's going to be something else. Dunno. We'll have to wait and find out. So yeah, we're not ready to move yet. Do I want to start doing some upgrades now? Why the hell not? So let's enchant you with the Rune of Rogues. It is quite expensive at 132, but even if people die, we should be able to recover their armor, right? Right? I hope so. We got no runes for halberds, or for any weapons at all, I don't think, which is a bit sad. I don't suppose I can, like, melt you down. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to equip that. Silly me. But yeah, I don't suppose I could melt you down or something, could I? Because that would be nice. But yeah, that Axe of Surprise is quite good, though. Because, yeah, bypassing 9% of armor absorption is pretty good. I like that. But yeah, look at that. Accuracy's up. You know, our agility's up. So we can actually get above 15 now, which is cool. Yeah, 12 and 15 is what it would normally be, but we can get it higher. So yeah, I like that. Who else? You Definitely could do with it. Boom. And you know what? We're going to bring our ogre, aren't we? Because I really want to level him up. He is close to leveling, so I would like to level him up. Do you want the Rune of Rogues for him? I mean, extra crit chance would be horrifying, wouldn't it? For him. So, and we can use that armor on someone else. For some reason, this armor that he's wearing, everyone else fits into it as well, which is quite impressive. Who else would be good to have this? That's right, Wenzel. Because that extra crit chance makes that absolutely terrifying. So he now has 14 accuracy. Very nice. Alright, I think we're going to save the rest of the money. But yeah, that is pretty damn good. Can I rush you through something? Can I give him like an extra spell in a day? No, it's all like 3 days, but someone has to take a break. Someone has to take a break. In fact, a couple of people need to take a break, don't they? Well, he's already injured. So, do we take Reinhardt or Gunther off the bench? Like, put them on the bench, I guess. Because we need to get rid of 2 to have, you know, our boy in. Our big boy. So, who do we bring? Do we want Reinhardt or Gunther? Gunther has so much utility, he really does. But if we could start teaching him another spell, then he'd have even more utility. And that sounds good, right? Doesn't it? I think so. So maybe we give him a fireball or something. Armor of Lead is interesting. How long does it last? It only lasts a turn, so that seems a bit rubbish. Now that I think about it, I just think fireballs. So the fireball doesn't do a huge amount of damage. I know, actually, we can upgrade Lightning Strike. This will take 4 days, but it puts the damage way up. It makes it better to cast, but also more likely to curse. Which is interesting. But yeah, that is like double damage. I think doubling the damage is something we can do multiple times is huge. So let's just make him the Lightning Master. Also, what does this one do when you level it up? So 10% penalty. And it puts the range up. Doubles the range, which is pretty good. I mean, that's not bad, actually. Because, yeah, lowering enemies' chance to hit you, and their dodge and parry, and their spellcasting by 10% is all pretty good. But it's not lightning, is it? So let's spend all of our money there. Perfect. And let's enchant his clothes. So an extra, you know, extra chance to dodge, basically. Which is nice. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Alright, that'll have to do, because we've spent all of our money. My god, we spent a lot of money. But this is a horrifying, you know, sort of melee group, isn't it? Actually, with the leader as well. Pretty great. There's a load of stuff I want to do as well, but we can't afford. Which is sad, but, you know, here we are. So Gunther Dunheim is learning Lightning Strike. Maro has learned his armor proficiency. Still got a concussion. We got sent a Great Ulrican Axe, which is pointless. It's normal quality as well. Who cares? And a normal flail. Like, none of that matters. We have 5 more days for the shipment. So we do actually need to kind of get a move on with that. I was way over, but then I made a load of money and leveled up Brigensburg, which actually means we get a bunch of oil bombs and elven wine, I think, apparently. And ballistic skills are going to be cheaper, which is cool. So, you know, it's not all bad. So yeah, bridge on the River Ster. Interesting. Interesting. That will be the last mission we do before going on hiatus. And that'll lock in what our guys are like. Which makes me think, ideally, I want to make sure that that we have this by then, which means we need a bit of extra cash. So I think we'll be playing a little bit longer again, which I know I could have just saved the money, but like I definitely want him in heavy armor, because I want someone in heavy armor, you know. Well, technically we've got a couple, you know, but he can't level up his armor proficiency any higher yet, because he's a bit silly. He's a bit of a silly Billy. Anyway, what mission are we doing? This one's deadly. Crush their will. One warband is caught exploring buildings while the other divides into 3 strike teams. Interesting. Surrounding the buildings. One warband deploys tightly around its wagon, the other is scattered randomly. It's deadly again. Weird stone rush. Hunters and prey, both warbands divide into 3 strike teams and disperse in the area. I'm thinking about that one. I'm thinking about this one. Weirdstone Rush. If we're spread out, we can grab a load of the Weirdstone really quickly, and otherwise, whatever. We'll have our guys all in one place and can hopefully survive quite easily. The thing that is real iffy is the fact that we are going to take our Ogre with us. So that's a little frightening, because it means they will have an impressive. Yeah, so it turns out it is literally every time you bring an impressive, they bring an impressive. I did think that was the case, but I was sort of hoping like that maybe I'd remembered wrong, because that would be such a stupid thing to do. But no, that is how the game is designed. Apparently there's a mod on mod database. It changes a bunch of, like, does a bunch of balancing stuff, and it can randomize that, but I'm not installing a mod in the middle of a campaign. That would be just absurd. Just asking for my save game to corrupt or something, you know, just asking for problems. So, you know, that's not happening, but yeah, annoying, right? Annoying that it would be nice if we didn't have our Ogre with us, that we'd still bump into an enemy impressive from time to time, but we were able to outnumber them. That would be interesting, but no, you're fighting against the same thing each time. But anyway, we're 10 minutes into the episode, so let's just jump in, shall we? Adolf Dressler maybe should get a chance to level up. Should we swap him out for Sigmund, or we just have a couple of archers? Or are we going to need the armor piercing maybe to help put down, you know, help put down the big ones? Oh, I gave him the dagger of enfeeblement, by the way. I thought that would be fun. Alright, let's just launch and hope for the best.
Enemy warriors have been spotted all over the area in small groups, as if they were scattered by something. You stage your warband near your wagon, ready to take advantage of the enemy's misfortune. A new round has started.
Well, at least we're all together. Alright, so all the Weirdstone is everywhere. It's really spread out. Interesting. Interesting stuff. A little bridge there. I don't know, do we just, I think we just have to fill this area, and we just run through the buildings as best we can. Okay. Where are you, enemies? And what are you, enemies? Where is their wagon? Over there, we are against... Oh, great. Is that the Sisters again? Actually, it's a comet, so is it the Witch Hunters? Are we against the Witch Hunters? I can't actually think which logo is which, because, you know, there's two factions that would have, you know, that comet as their logo. And it's called the Absolutionists, which, again, could be either... I know one of you will just remember and know, but I'm not that person in my audience. I'm a different person. I'm this one who can't remember. Kind of gutted we didn't see anyone down here, because now I just assume these buildings are full of them. If I'd seen them, I'd be like, okay, well, there's one there. Okay, not bad. It's not so bad. God, I don't know. There is loot to be had down here, so let's overwatch here. Oh boy. Alright, Levi. And I'm just going to go for a little walk. Have I spotted anyone? No one at all. Great. God, that's a cool little, you know, path downwards. With a sort of collapsed building. I like it. Okay. I guess I just ambush here. Don't really want to ambush, though. Ooh. I hate it. I hate all of this. The fact I don't know where any of them are is annoying. Usually you spot them quite quickly. Alright, screw it. I'll ambush. I mean, we'll see some eventually, right? Though him going down there is sort of pointless, because all the Weirdstone's up there, so I think we just ignore this area entirely and everyone runs up this way. If we can just get everyone in here, we should be able to just outnumber everyone nice and quickly, right? I think that's how we have to do it. I don't like that fountain that's just like an eyeball throwing up. Alright, Wenzel. That looks like flipping motherload. Nice.
Objectives updated.
A whole cluster of clusters. Is that someone way over there? Would I be able to see them from that distance?
Objectives updated.
Some fragments in there. Shard there. Okay, nope, couldn't see anyone else. But yeah, there's another... Is that... Hang on, is that another cluster? Or is that a shard? It might be a cluster. I always find it difficult to tell between those two. Don't know why. I guess because they both look like something one would describe as a cluster. Yeah, that's a shard. I did think maybe that was just a shard. Okay. And I'm not going to bother picking that up. And, haha! Okay, so there's a Sister Superior, so we are up against the Sisters again. I can't believe we've had, like, an Impressive in our team twice, and both times it's been against the Sisters. Like, that's really annoying. And that's right, I'm being a little cautious. You know, I'm not gonna take any chances here. Okay, what's the plan? Alright, let's take some chances. Alright, let's go here. And if they happen to come around this corner, I can attack them, and then we have loads of opportunity to flank if they do get penned down there. But they might just be going for the weird stone. I do need to grab all the weird stone, actually, for the optional objectives. So I should be grabbing the fragments, even though they're just fragments. Because, you know, just fragments are plenty. We have such high morale compared to their team. We have 60, they have 49. That feels a bit weird, doesn't it? I'm really worried someone will be near Levi. And they'll just, you know, attack him. I bet it'll be that bloody Impressive again. You know what they're like. Love Levi. Can't get enough of him. I do need to go help out What's-His-Face as well, don't I? We've got Mayor up there. He should probably come down here, where it's better sight lines. I mean, it'd be nice if we get him to a building or something nearby. Yeah, okay. Let's just run him up this way. Alright, Carl. I gave Carl a sword, by the way. I can't remember if I did that in the last episode or not. But maybe. Maybe I did. Sure, you can just overwatch from there. Yeah, we'll need to find him some high ground nearby. Maybe up in that building, but I don't really know what the plan is going to be for that building. Alright, Blood Gulper. My little gulpy friend. Oh, look at you with your just giant axes. He's terrifying, isn't he? I like that he's wearing people clothes. And like, he's proportioned like a big old baby. He's just, I love him. He's such a cutie. Alright, so a bunch of them have low initiative, which is something. And again, we've only seen sort of one over there. I don't think they've got any... I don't think they've got any weird stone yet, which is interesting. Alright, well, there's one. There she is. And it's just a novice. It's just a novice. Oh, another novice? Maybe. Yeah, just another novice. I mean, if we can knock them out quickly, then great. But, can we?
A new round.
They are brutal as well, so we are going to be dealing with their Impressive doing an extra 50% damage and having an extra 50% health, which is horrifying. Maro looks sad. You can see the sadness in his eyes. He's like, why did it have to be them again? I can't shoot their Impressive. They're shoot-proof. You know, they have their flippin' force field of not getting shot. Alright, let's bring you back over here. So you can get a nice shot into this lass. And you can reload. This will cost you all of your movement. Oh. Really? Can only get to there, huh? Alright. It looks like we'll just be standing out in the open, which is fine, I think. Alright, good. Rune of Distraction, so she's not in ambush stance anymore. Or is it just a chance that she's not in ambush stance anymore? Ooh, I don't know. Okay, now she's definitely not an ambush stance. Excellent. Well done, mate. Ingemar Meyer, just the best character. Like, just can't be beaten, you know? Flawless. Flawless man. You should see him dance. It's amazing. Alright, I got more characters on the way. There's the Mother Superior. And given their low morale, if we could get rid of Ursula Aldersflügel, then yeah, that could help. Yeah, I am going to have to send someone up that street, though. Aren't I? Alright, let's pick up the fragment. And please don't have it like, oh, your armor resistance is dumb now. I don't have dumb armor resistance. Okay, I have ballistic skill and accuracy. Oh, fine. Luckily, it doesn't really matter against this one. 99 damage. I'm not sure we've ever hit for that much damage before. Another 62. Hell yeah. Alright, well, dodge stunts, lovely. Don't really like being out in the open here, but I mean, it looks like our hero is going to be doing just that. Can I get into a position where I can... No. Oh, I can't interact with anything from there. Sure. Because I want to make sure I still have 4 strategy points. Okay, good. What? Okay, I cancelled out by accident, I guess. That was weird. I thought something was a bit weird there. There we go.
Objectives updated.
I think I left-clicked, but didn't register that. Alright, now I can charge. Which is annoying, I won't be able to attack as many times, but it doesn't matter with her having taken as much damage as she has. So, you know. We've got plenty of chances. So we got rid of one already. You know what, do I need him to go into Web of Steel, or should I just loot her and hide behind him? I think I'm going to do that. Alright, well this is pointless. I mean, come on. If you're going to run right up into me, you know, at least have the courtesy of getting merked. Yeah, do I want to set up an ambush stance here? I'm tempted. One thing I do really want with Maro as well is the charge stance that lets him parry. Because that was awesome. They're still going to get as many attacks on us. We're unlikely to get a crit, so I'm going to parry. So we have better odds at withstanding a hit if they charge us or something. Alright, they're picking up some weird stone now. They picked up 5 actually. Yeah, we only have 6, but 11 have been taken in total. There's a bunch of search points to investigate too. Alright. Carl, this is risky as hell. But if you can grab them and then run back, I will kiss you on the mouth. Because look at that, definitely a cluster. Definitely. That's not a cluster then. I don't know what is. Alright, you are going to go help. Even though it feels a little bit pointless. You know what, maybe actually you could run into here. What is it, upstairs? Can I? I can get into this building. The building I'm right next to that I can get into. Yeah, I can get into this one, but pointlessly. So, okay, I think I do need to run into this door. Right? No, it's probably the next one. Which I can't get in from that side. So I think I might actually be giving up on that. Where did he start, anyway? It was here. Okay, good. This one? Yes? Maybe? Like... yeah, I think so. Maybe. Maybe it's up there. But I also think that what we want is in there. But then that is the... no? No. Okay. Oh. No? How the hell do I get in there? I think it's this building. I'm pretty sure this is the one that has all that stuff in. But it might be here. But like, okay, like the wall is here, right? So if the wall is there, then there is something in there. But there's also that there. So how the hell? It doesn't feel like there's a way in here. But it could just be this one. Yeah, I think that must be. I think it must be this one. Let me go up the stairs. I know, we've been running around a lot. It's just really hard to tell what building is what. At least for me. Alright, Blood Gulper. Ooh. Wow, there's just loads of the basic ones. Do I want to just stand over here and set up an ambush so they come around the corner and immediately get orged? They immediately have their org blood gulped. Or do I want to start attacking? I don't want to get caught out too far forward, is the thing. So I think we're gonna let them get orged. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I can get a cheeky little shot on one of these guys too. And then back off. 61 damage. That's pretty damn good, isn't it? Pretty damn good. I mean, I can't reload, but why do that when I can pick up some weird stone and hide in a building? And it was great, right? Awesome. Awesome effect. Oh, that's chain shot. His agility, strength, and toughness went down. I think that's fine, right? It's probably fine. I could jump up here next turn and then shoot from that balcony. That would work out really well. While those women down there are still alive, which hopefully will still be a little while. Okay. No, maybe that's not good enough. He's going to charge one of them, right? I'm thinking once he's charged. Alright, tell you what, I'm going to go over here. I might have someone come up behind me, which would be very annoying. But between him and Org, we'll charge. I guess it's whoever is going to be closer, whoever hits first. Ooh. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I'm thinking if we charge in, if another character tries to run in to get around Wenzel, then Org will intercept them, right? They'll intercept each other's, whichever one is trying to gang up on us, basically. I have to assume that that's how that works, because otherwise I'll be sad. Ooh. Oh. You can only dodge the one time, though. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That's not the matriarch, is it? No. Again, just yet another. Oh, that's the one that was down here. They didn't run into the ambush. Alright, they're using Sigmar's might. Failed. And got rebuked. Okay, great. And she's ambushing. Fine. Fine. Okay, out of action warriors have left. Not a problem. And yeah, another one might run in here and just attack Maro instead. I'm not sure that ambush was ever going to be particularly useful. Are we going to see him? Oh, nope, they ran in. Oh, such a shame. But, you know, nice. Hopefully we can just... Wenzel? Dude. This is crazy. Between Ingemar and Wenzel, we just crit everybody. It's amazing. And yeah, an Org is just going to run up and just swallow a hull. I'd feel bad if I didn't hate fighting these, you know, this team as much as I do. Like, they just take such a beating. But yeah, all these crits. Really, really doing a great job. Okay, are they anywhere? Apparently not. They do have an impressive somewhere, and when they show up, I'm going to cry. Ooh, a lot of blood on those stairs. That's iffy. I think I want to try and shoot the matriarch, but I can't. They've got Sigmar's Chosen. That's because that isn't who I thought it was. That's not the matriarch. That's their magic lady. I hate magic lady. Magic lady's stupid. Alright, I guess I just shoot them instead. I mean, pretty good. Oh, that's them. Oh, maybe I shoot them instead. Mara will be out this way, but then I'm a bit worried about what their impressive is going to do. Do we run away from their impressive? Is that what we do? I mean, really, I just need to get my ogre and Mara on her, and she'll die in seconds, I imagine. Dude, come on, man. You're better than this. I forgot his reloads are free. Okay, good. Alright, good job, lad. Well, now you have to pay to reload, but that one doesn't count, because I said so. And then just dodge. I'll just walk over here and dodge. Keeps him out of the way. You know, out of line of sight, out of line of mind. That's what they say, isn't it? If not, they should. Let's get you over here, because if we can... Yeah, if we can deal with her without the ogre, then we can send the ogre over there to deal with the impressive. You know? There was someone there. Hilderith Aldersfugel. Yeah, that's their matriarch, I think. She's all bandaged up. Why is she all bandaged up? Oh no, that's someone else. That isn't their matriarch. Because that's their matriarch. Different Aldersflugel. That's somebody else. That's a hero of some kind. Huh. Oh wait, no, that's not a matriarch either, because that's a hero as well, because it's the 3 stars. I don't know. I don't know this faction well enough to know what the hell anything is anyway, so... Very little damage. You know, Levi? Ulbrecht just did more damage than you. Okay, now she's doing more magic. So, okay, here comes that person. That one. Alright, we can get some good hits here. Excellent. Love to see it. Marvellous. And, dodge. Alright, Kleist, you got a lot coming for you here. You got a hell of a lot coming for you. We got some other guys in the back there that can hopefully grab some loot and then come and join in. But we will see. And speak of the devil. Okay, so we're definitely in the building with that. But now I don't think we're actually in the building with... Oh, yeah, we are. Good. Nice clothing. I'll take it. Like, we can see the battle going on outside. We can't do anything about it, of course. Nothing we can do. Oh, we might have to have a look up there and see what's what.
Updated.
I'm glad. I love an up-to-date objective. That just really, really excites me. I don't think that last... Yeah, that's in the next building over, I think. So yeah, Karl Albrecht can hopefully grab those 2, and then maybe another one in here. But, yeah, if I jump down here, is that safe? Might be able to run across here and grab that one in the corner. There's still that one in here too. Hang on, is that up or down? That might be up above, in which case he climbs up and grabs it, which is actually quite handy. That we were going to climb up there anyway, but now I'm thinking maybe we don't need to climb up there? Yeah, I don't know. Let's jump down anyway. 4 health missing, that's fine. Not really a big problem. The problem we do have is if we start losing guys, we're going to lose what's in their pockets. And that would obviously be a big problem. Okay, a cluster.
Updated.
And we'll just pick up a random fragment for the sake of it. I mean, look, we can still sell it, right? It's still worth some cash. And yeah, I'm not going to go around that corner, I don't think. We also have to remember that our enemies may have some weird stone in their pockets. So Mara, with his endless pockets, might be able to just, like, steal a bunch from our enemies. Also, is there a way to... There's really not a way to get through here, is there? Without going through this building, which I think is really not a good plan. So I'm going to run all the way back. We'll go through that building and jump out the window like his brother did. Oh no, that was Otmar or whatever his name is. wasn't it? So... yeah, I guess it is upstairs. Okay, well, try and climb. Success! Yay! And, you know, do we need to be up here? Who can say? Come on. There we go. Good boy. It's a shard. It's a shard. So we're getting good amount of windstone here. Have we got the full amount yet? We do. Now we just need to not be dead. Which is easier said than done. Okay, reload. And... whoops. And, like, big damage potentially here. Or do I just want to overwatch? Well, we can't jump over to that side. That's surprising, actually, that this building doesn't have, like, a little jump thing to jump over to that other bit. Because that's a whole side of the building that just isn't anything. Which is odd. Let's just shoot them. Nice. Wenzel might be able to finish them off. And we'll get to find out soon. Okay, good. But maybe not good enough. Oh yeah, we need to do 42. Damn. Okay, that is a pain. That is a pain, because it means our ogre needs to come over here and finish it off so they can't stand back up and attack somebody. But, you know, just, well, they succeeded the fear test. Good for them. Good for them. They weren't scared. Now... yeah, I guess someone else can loot them, right? Maybe? Actually, I'm not even sure impressives can loot, can they? No actions available. Yeah, that's what I thought. Do I risk moving into that building? No. No, I don't think so. Okay, I can get into range. No stance, though. They failed the fear test, which is great. And now they're failing the, you know, surviving stab wounds test. Yeah, they're really not doing great on the surviving stab wounds test. Now, Org is going to absolutely take a bunch of damage here. Amazing. Maro just cleaning up, as always. Nothing useful. God, so worried about where she's going to go. Because she's not going to run into the ogre, is she? That would be ridiculous to do that. That would be absurd. I'm tempted to stand right up in here and do Web of Steel. But also, if she decides just to ignore all of them and go straight for Maro, it would be good if I was in this corner, so she has to file in and everyone else can get some hits on her, you know? That'd be a good idea, maybe? Maybe. I'm a little worried something will grab me from over there as well, though. So maybe I go into this corner, so I leave ample room for everybody else. Does that sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan. If it's a good plan or not, I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. But I imagine they're just going to charge something. They're probably going to go for, Reinhardt. Is that right? Something. Well, they're about to do something. Hopefully, they'll try and do a magic, and then explode. As a funny joke. Okay, they've come the other side by the looks of it. And yeah, okay, here's the... huh. Man, you are crushing it, buddy. Excellent news. And now we all get to have a go killing that one. So yeah, really cool. They got sort of, you know, Sisters Repentia kind of vibe going on. Very cool. Not sure I'd seen one of these before. Excellent. Yeah, reload. And then we'll shoot again. God, right in the eyes. Not that she's using them, mind you. And sure, just reload again. So... I think maybe I just set up Levi with a sidestep. We have him ambush again, maybe? It just anything that's coming around here is going to be terrifying. That's why sidestep would be great. You know, I think we need to play defensively while we wait for everyone else to fall in. So let's make a walk for it at least, right? Yeah, let's make a walk. Can they they not get down? I feel like they've been there the whole time. I'm not sure they can get... I don't think they can get down. That's very funny. And very convenient for us. Oh, that's a pity. We had a pretty good run there. And yep, time for you to loot this body. There's a fragment. Lovely. I mean, it's worth nothing, but still nice to pick up, I think. I love these banners, just the little checkered patterns. That'd be a fun thing for terrain too. And the weird birds hanging from clotheslines. Very strange. Right. So one thing I am worried about, actually, is if this is open, the impressive could run in here. So actually, I think what we might need to do is just move here, see if the impressive runs into this room, and if they do, we'll block them and hopefully someone else can come in here and also get them on this side of the room, and more people can join in from the other side too. Like, you know, Levi, or maybe even Org might be able to walk around. Or Kleist. Oh, okay. Well, it's just Kether, Tael. Ah, Wenzel, buddy. Come on, be brilliant. Get another crit. Just be hilarious. Oh, Wenzel. He's holding, though. He's holding. And you are running for it, aren't you? God, you're not the quickest, are you, mate? You are not the quickest. Not great movement. And yeah, I think it's upstairs. Okay, yeah, do we get you on them? Or does Otmar go and help deal with that other character? Because I'm worried about Levi running in there, because their impressive goes last. But I don't really mind if their impressive attacks Otmar, sorry to say. Excellent. And we've got the Mark of Innovation, which would be really charming, you know. That'd be really wonderful stuff if we had our wizard. And they failed the fear test. Not a good sign. You really don't want to be failing that one. Oh my god, we got another crit. Alright, well I think she's down. Which I think that means that Maro can go in and finish that other character off. They really are just funneling in one at a time to be murdered, aren't they? Oh boy. But yeah, the fact their impressive hasn't shown up is really weird. Don't like it much. Don't like it much at all. Oh, and actually, we can't necessarily finish her off yet. It's going to be a while. But she is going to have to face an all-alone test. Pretty much no matter what happens. So, that's good news. Come on, you've had so many rolls. Let's get some crits. Alright, never mind. I'll take it. And then Web of Steel. Cool. Oh, and everyone has better shields now as well, by the way. Because we picked up a bunch of enchanted shields. Oh, what the hell are you going to do now? Damn. Your Overwatch isn't going to do anything. So, reload, obviously. This is a little bit sketch. I mean, dice roll. Yeah, we missed. Fine. Not a problem. I don't want to be, you know, in the firing line. Oh, that's their impressive. She was in there. Okay, so where is she going? Ambush stance. We might be done before you even ambush anyone.
Round has started.
Because, like, their leadership is starting to suffer a bit here. It's just such a shame I can't rely on shooting her, though. Because that would just be the best thing ever. Okay, let's do this properly. There we go. Now I can get all the way in here. Excellent. Reload, please. And, yeah, we're just going to go with the 73%. Actually, we could probably... We don't need to squeeze anyone else in here, actually. So screw it, I'll do another aim shot. So she's nearly dead. Excellent. And then we just have, We just have Levi hanging around here. Levi does not want to be fighting one of them again, but I almost feel like he needs to. He just needs to get over there, use sidestep, and just let her come for him, and just boss it. You know, I feel like that's his calling at this point. Just to not fool against such a horrifying beast as her. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be in the firing line. Oh, I bet he's gonna get taken out now. But like, you know, these characters, they gotta have a story, right? They gotta have a story. I think him facing her when last time it didn't work out, just that feels like narratively rich, and I kind of want to follow that. Another cluster. Thank you, Ketha. Thank you so much. Oh, you didn't have to. Speaking of not having to, Wenzel does not have to go out there. He needs to stand back a bit, I think. God, we have just everyone in this building. Kind of crazy. Wenzel, how's your backpack? Oh, you got one more space. You could go and grab this shard for me. But then their impressive might just run all the way over here. I don't think she's that quick, though. If Wenzel goes down, right? If someone just comes out of the woodwork and attacks Wenzel, ooh, he's lost more health too. Ooh, boy. But yeah, if someone attacks him, and he goes down, that'll be so much warpstone we're not going to be able to get back. Okay. Now what the hell are you going to do? Probably to loot these two, right? Thanks for the fragment. It's not worth much, but like it shores up the bonus objective for sure. Okay, excellent. No, wrong one. Need to check the one on the right now. Oh. There's 3 bodies here. I need to check the other one on the right. Okay, nothing there too. Okay, cool. Insane. Absolutely insane. Alright, Kleist. I don't know why the camera decided to spin around. I wasn't touching the mouse. Stand here and dodge, I guess? Sure. I think at this point we really just are waiting for them to come to us, right? One thing that would be great is if we could make a beeline for their cart. Or just go ahead and grab some more of this weird stone. We have quite a lot of it. See, so one thing that I really wish would happen, right? So it says 11 out of 11. Why does it say 11 out of 11? Why doesn't it say 15 out of 11? Like, why isn't that the thing? Because to me that feels like how it should be, you know? You are going to stand here in Web of Steel. That's what you're going to do. Or, no point. I was going to say, we could take its pistols out and Overwatch. Overwatch what? The person who can't be shot? Yeah, nice one. And yeah, we already checked them out, didn't we? Do we need you doing anything? Don't you just, like, ambush stance or something? I think we probably just want you in the way of Maro, so, alright. Ugh. I don't like Omar's odds, but also, he's the person I would most, like, be fine with being crushed into, like, a little sort of, I don't know, jelly clump. You know? You don't. I'm talking largely gibberish. Largely. Not entirely. Just mostly. Alright, Blood Gulper. Do we just have Blood Gulper pin them down? No, because they'll attack, and then we'll try and attack them, and then they'll dodge or something, and then... Yeah, alright. I think we just make sure that we're ready over here to gulp some blood. Like this, to me, all of this feels like we're probably ready for her. But... You know, who can say? Who can say, really? Because he can't really get past anyone. These 3 guys might just completely ruin Blood Gulper's opportunity to attack at all. But it's okay. We can have people, like, you know, disengage and run away. Oh, no, we never even got to fight. Their last impressive saw this. These are 4, you know, specimens out in front of her, and she just went, you know what? I'm out. Incredible. That was really lucky. That was really lucky. I know, we could have probably taken her out. She probably had some good stuff on it. Like, In fact, we didn't see any heroes. We just wiped out all of their... Oh no, we saw one here actually. The one with the, like, their faces covered. But yeah, they were basically just queuing up to be murdered. That was a weird battle. That was a very weird one. We got a bunch of rewards though. We got the bonus objective, so extra experience. Yeah, this should be a good haul.
When the Baron hears how you decimated the enemy, he will be as pleased as a halfling in a pie shop. He may even send a bit of gold by way of gratitude.
That's basically flawless. So, Maro almost leveled up. Huge amount of experience. Underdog bonus. This was deadly as well. This was deadly. This was the hardest enemies we could have been fighting. Our team is really, like... They've really got it together now. It's just, can we ever have enough money to pay for things we want? Maybe not. Maybe not. But if we're winning like this, then who cares? And yeah, loads of experience for Levi.
Outstanding.
Ingomar is level 7, which is lovely to see. Really good stuff. So yeah, loads more advancements. Wenzel, absolutely crushing it. Just terrific. Sigmund did not level up.
Outstanding.
Kleist did, though. Reinhard Kleist. Oh boy. He got a new offense point and strategy point for the level. That's brilliant. He has, I think, more strategy point, well, more offensive points than Levi does, because Levi got that injury, right?
Nice progress.
Otmar's leveled up. Otmar actually might be getting quite good. You know, level 3 now isn't bad. I think he needs. Nope, he got an offense point, so he can attack twice now. See, that's the big thing. Level 3, you can attack twice with a one-handed weapon.
Gods are with you.
All right, Karl Albrecht. Karl is how they pronounce the kid's name in The Walking Dead. Karl Albrecht. Let's
The gods are with you.
There we go. He almost leveled up twice. Flippin' heck. He was most valuable warrior. Really? Wow. I don't feel like he did a whole lot, but you know, he was doing like, you know, 50, 60 damage at a time. Did take out 2 enemies. So yeah, that's a lot of levels. One more battle with him, and we're on level 2. You know, because just surviving the mission will level him up again, which would be very nice to see. Yeah, skill points. Ooh, what skills do we give to an ogre? I don't know.
Your warband is getting stronger.
And we're rank 6. Our cart can store more items. Idle buff effect is increased. Cool. Very cool. And now the items. We got flail, which we can sell. Bugman's ale, a shield. I think again we can sell. I think we have too many blue shields already. Found about a great sword mandrake root. We've had 8 shards, which is a lot of shards. Greta's. Oh, he has 4 madcap mushrooms. 2. Yeah, we found like multiples of all these consumables. So that's a lot of money there. Greta's boon, luck trinket, 4 clusters, 5 fragments, and clothing. Really good. Really good. But my god, our warband costs a lot, doesn't it? It is not cheap. It is not a cheap warband these days. So, do I need to sell a bunch of stuff before we crack on? Maybe. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. We definitely got a lot of level ups to do, but I can do that some other time. Let's take a look at the shop. So, selling things. I mean, I'm holding onto the poultices in case. I think for the quest battle, I might put these poultices on our guys just to. So the open wound effect is basically if you get crit, you get the open wound status effect, and then that is a roll for injury after the battle, right? That's how that works. So if you get critted and you aren't flawed, then you have a chance to take a poultice and you don't have to roll the injury roll. It's just, you know, usually if you've been critted, you're probably going to get knocked down. And getting knocked down, you can have it rolls for the wound, which you can't check in battle. It's silly. Hang on, we've created great masterpieces. Oh, that longbow and the pistol. Ooh. Nice. Okay, well we definitely want to buy the other longbow and the pistol. Definitely want to buy those 2. So yeah, we need to sell a bunch. I want to keep the axe as a prize because that's fun. Hunting rifle is good. In fact, we might swap out that handgun we have equipped with the hunting rifle. Do we need that longbow anymore? Maybe not. Do I need these? What does this do? Increase critical resistance with 20%. Yeah, 20%. I don't know. Are we ever going to do that? Oil bomb actually does start a burning area. That sounds really cool. I may give these to Maro. We have 6 healing drafts. Wow. It just 20 wounds is nothing. You know? What does 20 damage at this point? And we have the worst poultices. Sure, I'll sell those. Antidotes we're never going to bloody use, are we? Let's be honest. I'm going to regret all of this very shortly, aren't I? Probably. Okay, Mandrake Root can go as well. Bugman's Ale, sure. Madcap Mushrooms, get rid of them. Still got that Grimoire. I need to give that to someone. And yeah, I will say that forever. I will never not be saying that. There's a bunch of other nonsense running around here. Running around? It's not running at all. It's just there. What am I talking about? Yeah, alright. Healing drafts. Yeah, I know. Just why even bother? Yeah, why even bother with them? Elven Wine as well. Like, when are we ever going to do that? When am I ever going to look at something and go, oh, what if we get critted though? Like, I prefer the pockets. I just prefer having pockets. I guess we won't need that longbow. But we might one day, actually. Although we have, like, other guns and things. So, you know what? I will sell that. Okay, so we've made some cash again. Awesome. Love that. And now we're about to spend a bunch. So, let's buy those two. Lovely. And I don't need anything else. But that's great. That's another really, like, decent couple of items. And now we have 2 days of pay. Now, we also have 240 here, so I could send this now. So we get the money in before we do the next story mission, which will probably be quite soon. Got 13 clusters. 8 shards and 5 fragments. I mean, I held back the clusters when I gave like 200 to the to Brigensburg earlier, but so we're gonna get yeah, like 760. Is that all? I feel like we get a lot more for the other guys, but I don't know. Maybe not. That says plus 5%. Oh, that's 5% on this. That's plus 50% on the amount of money. Do we get any positive amounts of cash from this? Or is it just reputation? Because now I'm thinking we give some money to Sigmar's Haven. Because, like, this is worth way more. Clusters being 112? Because that's not 112, is it? That's... Well, no, cause, I don't know, because the payment's different. Well, it can't be, because that would be 512 already. So yeah, I think you get a lot more money from the secondary ones than you do from Leitdorfer. So we'll hold back what we can. We can give it to Sigmar's Haven. So was it 205? I'll hold that back. Alright, we're going to send 205. We'll get no surplus. Although... Ah, okay. Clusters are worth 112. They are worth 112. So we are getting the bonus to the money as well. It's just the payment, the general payment is standard. So yeah, that's just a bit of a pity that we're just getting paid less and the surplus is when you get more money. But anyway, let's send that.
You are becoming famous.
Oh, completed task.
Completed.
Oh, great. So actually that means we have more... No, we're waiting for this to level up, I think. Yeah, this levels up, and that gives you more, like, veteran points to spend. But yeah, we don't have any yet. Sure. I might actually, I was thinking of respecking this. I did just do all of the, like, a bunch of basic stuff, so we have a chance of getting sent to basically everything. But actually, I think what I should have done is just get, which we can't actually even look at them right now, which is annoying. There's one that does, here we go, Librarian. You receive normal enchantments. Or master formulas. Like, that's great. Just getting formulas, so we can start putting formulas, like putting stuff on our equipment would be really good. But, you know, I'll probably just do that in the next campaign. For this one, I like just getting random stuff. It's just the random stuff never seemed to be very good, so it was always a bit of a waste. But anyway, let's go the next day.
New hired swords are available.
Stefan Beeswang is receiving treatment, sure is. Gunther is learning Lightning Strike. I can't wait until he's got the best lightning. Go give it another healing draft. I mean, it's stuff we can sell at the end of the day. So it's not the end of the world. So we got... It's all hard missions. Is it Weird Stone Rush? Both warbands in 3s. I don't like the idea of both warbands in 3s with impressives running around. Because it could just be that 2 of the enemy, 3s, all run towards one of our group. And one of their groups has an impressive in it. We just get wiped out. That's too risky. And you could say, well, don't bring the impressive. But I want to level up our ogre, you know? He's a good boy. And that last mission went so well. So, you know. Horrors of Mordheim. 1 is scattered randomly, 1 is in 3 strike teams. Again, nightmare scenario. I think we're going to have to do some scouting. Brutal. Good. That's a good sign. Good and good. So what's this one? 1 warband deploys tightly around his wagon. The other is scattered randomly. I think we try that. If we're scattered randomly, fine. We can all just run directly away from the enemy's, wagon, and yeah, we'll just have made them spread out, and we'll kill them like we did the last one. Cool. And it's marked for death, so we just pick a couple of enemies to kill, which normally it means one of them will be hanging out by their wagon, the other one won't be. It'll be really annoying to deal with, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Cool. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. And, yeah, we're going to take the same crowd again, I think. And yeah, Adolwulf is really lagging behind at this point. I think Sigmund Brockner, I might give him a bow as well. I know it's weird to suddenly give them all bows, but when they have 4, OP, it just makes more sense to have a bow, because then they get to attack twice. When they only had 3 OP, when we first hired them, the gun just meant you could use all of your OP to either overwatch or attack. Now you can attack twice, so the bow makes obvious sense. Even if it's not quite, it does sort of change them up a fair bit. Because I would like to have some handguns. Handguns are cool. I might keep it for the sake of cool, I might have to. Though, I might change to the hunting rifle. Because the extra critical hit damage. Which I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying the extra critical hit damage. Yeah, an extra range as well. So I'm going to give you the hunting rifle. I like the hunting rifle. Now, Maya, you have the bow of distraction. I mean, being able to break a target's stance is really good, but it's an extra 10 damage, basically, if we give him the longbow, and since he can attack twice, it's like an extra 20 damage per turn. And more if he crits, because, yeah, he's got that as well. Although, this is accurate. This isn't a longbow, this is just a bow by the looks of it. Because, yeah, it's got extra hit chance. And the fact he never misses has been really nice. The fact he basically never misses and can break stances, but it's only 15%. You know what? You're getting the longbow, I think. You're getting the longbow. Sure. Alright. Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna do all the level ups and stuff, and then we're gonna do that mission. Alright? We're gonna go do this one. Vision of Dread. Guys, if you're enjoying this, please do comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.
Inhuman creatures filtered into Mordheim, staking their own claims. An endless pilgrimage of the greedy and ambitious fighting and dying in a place now called the City of the Damned.